thought I'd do a soft pastel review because I've just got hold of a set of 14 of these handmade Jackson's soft pastels. Wanted to compare them against some very popular brands and some that I've been using for a long time, because with pastels it's a lot of personal preference. Some like pastels to be extremely soft and others like them to be much harder, especially if they like doing detail that I do. So let's take a look at these pastels a little bit more closely. Okay, so I've zoomed right in. I've got a piece of pastel matte board, so that's my preferred pastel surface for my general pastels at the moment, and a range of pastels on top. Now, as I said, some pastels such as Unison, Senelia and others, they're known for being very, very soft, so they give you a lovely fine blend. The problems you can have then, if you're not too careful, is that when you're layering perhaps pencils on top of that, if you put too much down, the pencil mark won't be distinct because the tooth of the surface will be filled in. So personal preference, I don't like them too soft, especially for the underlayers. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple I've got here. The Kuino pastels that are very, very reasonably priced. I just bought a set of those. I really like the colours. They're very, very vibrant. I just put one down here. Probably hear how it's laying down. I'm blending gently with my finger. So you can see, nice and vibrant. As I said, reasonable price. The only thing I really, well, absolutely hate about these, they've put this plastic covering on there. So, and it's right up to the tip. So to even use anything, you've got to kind of pick away at the edge of the plastic covering. And I found sometimes I'm damaging the pastel because it's stuck. It's actually stuck to the surface of the pastel. I don't particularly like using anything with plastic. Anyway, we're all trying to cut down on that. And that's a real disadvantage for them. But the colours, like I said, they're lovely and vibrant. They're smooth, soft. That's the one disadvantage. Something to keep in mind with that. And not everything is fully light fast in that range, so be careful there. But that's a hard, the class is a soft pastel, but as you can see, it's extruded, so it's gone through a machining process, and it's quite hard to the feel, almost like a pencil. Next, I've got the Jaxel. They are also extremely reasonably priced. At least these come in a paper holder, so that's simple to take off. And let's just check how these lay down. I'd say that's a little bit softer, not much softer. They've got some beautiful vibrant colours in that range. If you want to keep prices down, especially starting out, good product. Let's blend it in. Nice blend. As I said, it's not soft, it's not falling away, it's not crumbling away. So the next one I've got here is, I'll just give it a clean, Rembrandt. Once again, it's an extruded process. So, you know, it gives you away when it's this complete cylinder shape, cylindrical shape. I like these a lot, and I've used these pretty much from day one because they are quite hard. So I can use these as my underlayers with no real concern about them filling too much of the tooth of the paper, as long as I don't go too crazy with it. Just clean my finger, blend it in. It's lovely and smooth. There's no gritty bits in there. As I said, I've used them for a while. They blend together well. Pencils go on top of those nice and easy. So if you're a beginner again, you've got less chance of laying down too much pastel and having problems with something like the Rembrandt. Okay, so that's 3 different types done there. So let's look now at the Schminke. Very, very well known make. Got that light fastness rate in there. They're soft, I know they're soft. You can hear the difference when you're putting them down, probably, but they are very soft. Just the weight of the pastel laying that down. But when I'm blending, they have got a bit of a gritty feel to them, which is surprising when it feels so soft. Actually, the pastel breaking down leaves a bit of dust there as well. Okay, so next one up, let's move this across a bit. Let's try the Unison. So these are known for being super strong. They're a top make that's favoured by a lot of pastel artists. And I've had a set of these for a while. They're handmade. Sometimes when you're just starting with these, it can be a bit gritty on an edge. I don't know whether how they dry them, I'm not sure of the process, but once that grittiness goes, then it's very, very smooth, very soft. So let's give them a blend too. Now, a noticeable difference between the Unison and the Schminky. Unison is smoother. Again, very, very soft pastel. Okay, a Sennelier. Once again, this is another known brand, very familiar brand. I know this is going to be soft, and it is extremely soft. I'd say the softest of the lot. That's just the weight of the pastel. Look how vibrant the colour is as well. I didn't have the same colours for all of them to test, so I've had to use what I've got. Comes off very smoothly, blends easily, but slight grittiness, very, very slight. Not quite as smooth as the Unison. So last one to test then are these Jacksons. Now the reason that I've looked at these and wanted to try them out is because some of these soft pastels can be really quite expensive, and believe me, these ones are not the most expensive. When you look at just pure handmade, handcrafted, the sky's the limit to what you can actually pay. So these are ones that are some are more expensive, some are really reasonable, but there are some substantially more expensive. I haven't even tried them because I'm not going to be able to afford, say, 100 of a set of those and end up paying £1,000. And I don't want to, with my art, I don't never want it to be so expensive and worried about using the material. So I wouldn't want to be worried about picking up a pastel, finding it's £10, and then I'm afraid to use too much because it's so expensive. So that's what interested me about these Jacksons. They're a very reasonable price. Individual, £2. You can get then sets of 14 for about £26. You can get a full set of 200 for £376 at the moment. Let's see how it lays down. So it's going down very smoothly, and I would say it's in between my favourite Rembrandt and one of the softer pastels like a Unison. So it's a similar, it's in between those. It's very, very smooth when you're blending it in. I'll put a bit more down, because if I get the Unison by the side again, because although the Unison wasn't the softest going down, it did blend probably the softest, and I'd say it's almost the same. The Jacksons is almost the same as the Unison laying down. Very, very little in those two, and you can see the two there side by side size wise, so pretty much the same as well. So I've got a set of 14 of these Jacksons. They come in these boxes. As I said, you can buy them individually or in sets. Then you've got the sponge insert, and there you go, there's a set of 14 labelled really nicely. Good thing is as well, these will then fit in perfectly into those Jackson's art storage boxes, those wooden storage boxes. If you wanted to keep them like this, they're purpose built to fit straight in there. Let me just tell you a little bit more, because I'm going to start buying some more of these, especially the blues. I recently did a landscape and I was struggling for a natural looking blue. So I'm going to get kind of a blue set of 14, because that's one of the cheapest ways to buy these. Now just read a little bit of the facts about them, just so you know. They got a low binder to pigment ratio, they're handmade, they pass that AP safety rating, so the approved product safety rating, so they're safe for adults and children, so there's nothing nasty inside of these. And in fact, they're made from pigments, and then we've got a bentonite clay binder. If you're into your healthiness, you will probably have heard of bentonite clay. So that's a health promoting type of clay. You see them sell it up for putting on your skin, and some actually put it in drinks as well. So that's what we've got in there, and some calcium carbonate as well. Now each of these measure around about 55 millimeters, roughly 15 millimeters in diameter. So you can check them out against anything you've currently got. And there's a really wide range of colours. There's 200 in this soft pastel range. Now I think there's, if I'm right in thinking, there's 3 or so neon colours. They're the only ones that are not light fast, as you'd expect. So you can't get a light fast neon as far as I'm aware. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's only a very short video. There's no point me really making any art with these. As I said, it's so subjective, where some really like super soft pastels, some like them extremely hard. This Jackson range is right in the middle, so it's not going to crumble on me. Some pastels, the really soft ones, they crumble as soon as they touch the surface. I don't particularly like that myself. So hope you've enjoyed the video. It's only a quick one just to show you this, and I'll see you all again real soon.